let's do that. Oof, back pain. Come on, go live. Get live, get live. All right, we're live. Okay, hello everyone. Hello YouTube. Hello Twitch. So we are live. If you can see, I don't think you can see. Let me. You can see right here. I got some books. Actually, I'm stacking up a bunch of books just to fit my camera. Because um, my son, he took my tripod. Dude, I just woke up. Everything just feels hazy. So forgive me if I'm not too lively today. The hell is my brush? I mean, my gloves. Here it is. Exposure is way down. Hopefully my stream isn't clear enough. I think it is. Say hi. I'm just using my phone camera for the overhead shot, and then for that I have my good camera. It's not a DSLR, it's just a webcam, a really good one. And we have this when we're painting. I need to add a shortcut for that. How do I do it again? Hotkeys. Oh yeah, in settings. Hotkeys. One, two, three. Okay. We are set. Okay, guys. So I'm just going to maybe thumbnail a little bit of the Kingdom of Montifacio. So we are going to maybe let's make some squares, yeah? Small ones. Yeah, it's perfect. So we're gonna be thumbnailing. I don't really like thumbnailing. I do all that. Okay, this is gonna sound so arrogant. I do all that in my head. Jesus Christ. Kind of a arrogant prick. How do you say that? No, seriously though, I can in my sleep. Oh, not in my sleep. When I'm trying to go to sleep, I kind of imagine all of this. You know, I think about all of this. Get bigger. So yeah, let's just do that. How? Hey, Haran. First, hey man, welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, you are first. My regulars aren't here. Not yet. Or have they abandoned me? Time will tell, my friend. Time will tell. Okay, so let's lock that layer. And now we can do some thumbnailing. So how I imagine the Kingdom of Montifacio is like this big mountain that's been cut off. So let's say I'm gonna draw a quick mountain, okay? That, and then industry, it's cut this mountain off the top, and it's grown a castle, a big one, like a comically big one. Here, complete with, let's say, planted forest, and underneath Montifacio is a small, well, a large city that surrounds the mountain, and that city serves as its buffer zone. I gotta pull up my notes because I have it here. So this is the world map, or rather the country map. Okay, And this is the kingdom of Montifacio. There's supposed to be a city there underneath, but I didn't note it because, well, on a map like this, you don't want to note like every single detail, right? So maybe later on, I want to zoom in, just create a massive detailed map of this kingdom, and then you can put on the small villages, the cities, the other details that you wouldn't normally see on a zoomed out map like this. I'm gonna pull up my notes. Where is it? Because I totally forgot their names. What kind of writer are you, huh? This is the one. Okay, here it is. The Kingdom of the Fajo, Queen Suzanne, 8 prince, 4 princes, 0 kings. No, let's make that 1 king. King Monty. That's really derivative. What's a good sounding name? Let's start with an R. Rose, Ro, 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 Rovolov. I want a Spanish sounding name, okay? I'll think about that later. But originally I created this kingdom with just a queen in mind. That the king has died in the story, and that's a whole other thing that I will be exploring much later on. But now I kind of want to add a king. I kind of have something in my head right now. Oh, well, let's workshop that. Okay, let's put that. Let's just park that idea. What else? What can we do? All right. Anyway, I was just trying to look for the name of the city underneath the kingdom of like the castle. All right, let's get serious. So okay. So this is my original idea. Okay. So in chapter 3, I'm gonna have my main character travel, and let's say that's the foreground, and that's the character right there. So in her travels, actually there's 2 of them traveling. She's gonna come across this river. It goes like that. In the distance, that's supposed to be a river. It goes this way, and this goes that way. And in a far distance, I want her to see this giant mountain bed right there. And then a massive, let's say, Spanish French kind of castle. You know, those flat head kind of castle with the spiky things. Kind of like a mansion in the far distance. And since the Kingdom of Montifacio has mountains right behind it, we're gonna add mountains too. Far distance. Yeah. And that should be the Great Randis Alps. Yeah. So that's my idea. And maybe we could add some cool clouds, you know? Really render a cloud in there. Just thumbnailing ideas here. Maybe is there a village in between? No. Virgil Village is where we start off, and the river she is looking at is this thing here. That actually doesn't go like that. It's like a T shape, right? This T shape thing. So let's do a T-shaped thing. How does it go? It goes into the city, into the mountain, out to the thing. Okay, so river goes like this. Yeah, actually, this one's okay. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see it, but this, I think this is accurate. Okay, the song's kind of making me want to play my guitar. I don't know if you guys can hear it. All right, that's one idea. Another idea I had was a high horizon line, right? Really high horizon line, and let's say so it's facing, this view is facing from here to there. So we should see this lake, and we should be able to see the wall. Maybe not the wall. Maybe it's too far away. But definitely the lake. So the kingdom would be here. Or you can see it really clearly. High camera angle. Maybe we're even atop a cloud. So the lake would be here. And it goes like this. And it goes like this. Right? Does it go like that? Yeah. There's 1 through 3. And yeah, so this lake divided near that. And there. Other mountains? They're not. There's not. So that's pretty much just flatlands, and over this direction we see West Wall. But maybe we don't see West Wall. Maybe this one's too far away. We don't see much mountains too. Maybe we'll add some mountains here, but not too much. Man, I look like Keenan. Totally unintentional. Okay, there you go. That could be it, right? Add some like battlements here. What else can we do? Maybe a, what about a low camera angle where we see the base? But we're gonna have to get some houses here. It's too low. I don't think it'll work. Maybe it'll work, but it's not going to. I don't know if it's going to show off its grandeur. Right. So this is the mountainside, just one half of it. See, this one I don't like it. It's because I can only show half of it, and then we're looking at it from the angle of the city underneath the mountain. So I don't know about that. It could work. It could work. I actually, that thing is growing on me. We'll workshop that. What else can we do? How about a front frontal frontal view? So the mountain would be here, and you'll see the kingdom here. Ugh, man, like I said, I just woke up, low energy. Sorry, guys. I don't like the frontal shot. I think it's too basic. Well, it's not too bad. My favorite one is this one. Hmm. Let's explore some. How about a low horizon line? A really low one, but not too low. Like something similar to the first one, right? Maybe we can workshop that. And the kingdom is in this mountain. Is here. And we're gonna have some hills. And we get character here. I'm working with a really large brush. We even have some trees. Like just small trees. I like that. Okay. I still like this one. Because it's such a close-up. This thing is near a shore. Maybe we could do something with this second one. But instead of facing west wall, south wall, we could face the sea. Nah, but that's still too much land. I'll make the. It's okay. It's okay. I'll compromise a little bit. My concern is that it will make the world look smaller. Correct village should be here. So okay, you won't see that. And this should be ocean and cliffs. And we don't see this river. Instead, we see nothing. Well, that's boring. I don't like that. Hmm. Jeez. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to try and just I'm just gonna dig into it. Okay. Man, this is so intimidating. I'm not really the best when it comes to environment design. I'll be honest. So you'll see me be some sort. You'll see me become a beginner at them right now. Okay, a very humbling experience. Okay, so that's the thing. Let's use the lasso tool to just make land here. Okay. Foreground. What was the horizon line? Wait, it's kind of high. Whoa. I mean, not too bright. But it's still too bright. Okay, I like that. So that's the horizon line. Let's now make the mountain. Whoops. Okay, that's fine, I guess. That's fine. Oh, geez. I'm so sleepy. Okay. I need to cut that mountain like that. I'm gonna cheat a little bit because I have a brush set here from this artist. Uh, it looks terrible. No, no, no. Let's just start simple. Mountain. Okay, well that sucks. Definitely rocks. This thing. Okay. This is the first time I'm using this, by the way. I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay, all right, all right. Let's delete that. I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay, it doesn't work. Ah, what am I gonna do with this thing? I'm gonna embarrass myself, am I? Village. Okay, that could work. Darker, a bit darker. Yeah, so well, definitely this thing. Oh, jeez. No, no, that thing. Oh, I like that. Oh, okay, that is exactly what I want, but not in the layer that I want it to be. I think I just need to fix the ground level. It's too much right now. Maybe I should just stick to what I know. Right, but this is how you evolve as an artist, okay? You try some stuff. You know what I mean? Supposed to be the river. I'm just gonna do my best, guys. Again, I'm not kidding. This is all new to me. I'm way in my depth here, without any exaggeration. But I just want to show you guys that this is how you evolve as an artist. You just try new things. Don't worry about if you don't know or know the thing you're trying. Just try new things. Who cares? All right, right now I'm totally embarrassing myself. Um, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I believe I have a land. There it is. Yeah, this one works good. It's too much. No. The question is, what do I want this texture to be? This land texture. This should be grassy plains. So do I have grass? I actually have a really nice brush back for grass. I'm just wondering. I'm just trying to get used to this brush. This is an okay brush. Hmm. I'm just gonna stick to what I know. Okay. Whoa. Did I just merge that thing? Okay. This is the brush that I like when trying to render grass. Oh, I'm in the wrong layer. Ah, damn it, I'm in the wrong layer. Don't tell me I've been. Oh no! Damn, I just ruined this, didn't I? Nah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Again, how much I can control Z. All right, that's fine. That's fine. It's totally salvageable. Okay, I like that already. Where did my brush? Here it is. Ooh, I am weighing my too much in my depth here. I have a cloud. All right, I like that. Too much. I think it covers too much of the detail. This could be darker too. Um, yeah. Oh, okay, that's so much better. At the land? Okay, that is so much better. Hey, Sonic, what's up, man? I'm just struggling here. It's the first time I'm doing something like this, and it is a struggle. I'm gonna add the river now, and I'm gonna need references, okay? Maybe I need my superpower here. Ah, man, I got this thing with my browser where it just defaults to Yahoo search instead of Google search, and it's random. I have to change it every time that happens. Hate it. Oh, okay. All right. I think I know how to do this. So rivers are have some like a darker spot around its. I want to do snake like this. Am I in the right layer? Probably not, but that's okay. I've given up trying to find the right layer. I'm busy making a background for my manga pages right now. Yeah, you're always making manga. Well, to be honest, so am I. To be fair, I am also always making manga. Isn't that great? Okay. So that should be the river. It's the perspective, right? It's probably not. I really should practice keeping up with my layers because it's not good. So let's just draw rough. Also not. Okay, I like that. Maybe it's too dark. How about that? You're tweaking some details in it. Nice. As you can see, I'm doing the same. Dude, I was drawing with the wrong brush all this time. Screw the chalk. Too much. I'm just playing around with brushes here. Oh, that's a nice texture for land. Okay, but how am I gonna apply this? Hmm. I like it. I like it. I need a really nice brush that's textured but not too saturated. Like this. Maybe a pressure one. No. Is it? No, definitely not. The where am I? Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I just need to create new layer. I want to make this river. and reverse reflect. So I have this really nice soft brush here. Right? There you go. Yeah, drew in the wrong layer again. Damn it. I'm gonna start naming my layers now and structuring them. That's been the problem. It's wasting time. Okay, that should fix my problem. I'm inking it right now, actually. Keep going, man. Right. I would love to see your art sometime, Sonic, if you're willing to share. That is. It's really bad though. That's okay. I mean, I'm really bad at this drawing. And I'm sharing it. Up to you. You don't have to. This thing is too dark. I kind of like the darkness. Sounds too emo. Maybe. If I make it say daytime, how would I adjust the the ground? Something like that. Where's my overlay layer? This thing? No. I don't know, guys. I kind of like the nighttime feel earlier. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna keep the nighttime vibe. Okay, because I'm just feeling that. Hey, see, I'm really feeling this vibe. Very ominous. Let's add the mountain behind it. The mountains. Whoops. What the? Okay. Black. What was that? Want me to turn this black? I use a pilot black mark. Oh, okay. Sorry, that message came out late. I use a pilot black marker. I don't even know what that is. I'll be honest with you. It's a marker manga I can use. Oh, okay. Well, I've never drawn. I haven't drawn traditionally for a while, and I've never tried drawing a manga. A manga in with a marker. Right now, I'm just adding textures to my castle here. I don't really like this. Oh, I like it, okay, but I don't like its depiction of the castle because it's too goddamn far away, man. I'm just looking for some shapes that kind of resembles what a castle would look like. Some textures, like for example that. It kind of looks cool, right? Has some castly texture to it. From far away, it looks good, and it kind of sets the vibe that I'm trying to look for. You know. See, I kind of like it. This brush is pretty awesome, I think. No. Okay, now we're talking. Maybe bigger. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's perfect. I like this brush. I'm just gonna add highlights, really bright highlights to some of these. Maybe in a different layer, like at this overlay layer here. Like at this. Gosh, I didn't sound too good there. Like at this overlay layer. Oh, not like racist Mario. I really like that. But the mountain thing needs a little bit more texture. So I'm gonna look for a rock texture here. Maybe this one? No, I don't like that one. Cliff. Okay, I like that. Boom. That looks shit. Um, that looks terrible. Okay. Whoops. Okay. I'm gonna stop working with the castle, and I'm gonna try to do the environment, like this river thing here. I also need to learn environment design. Eh? I didn't know I was lacking with the skills. I love the song. Omega has an old-fashioned shonen jump art style. Dude, I love old-fashioned. Dude, I grew up in the '90s. Yeah, that's my thing, you know. I kind of like that, right? It's just zoomed out. But the problem with this is it doesn't really capture the kingdom itself. You know what I mean? I wonder if I should just draw the like street view of what life is like in within this city. We can probably do that. Let's just workshop this. I'm gonna park this drawing, and how about we do line art of this or this third painting here. I need references for Spanish and French medieval buildings. Okay, so they pretty much look like a like German medieval buildings, almost, except for maybe a different kind of stone. But the roof, the way its scaffolds work, almost it's the same. A lot of them have chimneys, but they're brick houses. All right, let's just build a really rough house there. And let's put people in because I want to really capture the what is it like in this um tree here. What it's like in within the city, what's life is like. So let's just add some buildings. Front view of a building here. Spanish houses, or they seem like arches. They seem to like arches. I mean, Jesus, I can't speak again, guys. I just woke up. So let's add a small house here, like in the distance. A guy here in the foreground. And something like this, right? City. Let's add some columns here, maybe. Trees again in the background. It's a very vibrant um city with like people. And then in the background, we can have the castle looming in. So this should be under the city. I don't like that, guys. I think I'm going to call this a night. It's a short stream, just because I'm too winded. I'm too tired to actually draw, and I think I'm forcing myself to do this. Which is not a good thing. But maybe we can just talk about some world building stuff. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep streaming, and maybe just talk about this map. Man, I've only got the Vallejo here as well as the Raikishi area. I've already drawn Raikishi. Let me show you. Ooh. Um, but I kind of want to redraw this again. Where the hell are my old pages? Okay, so here it is. I kind of want to redraw this, right? Just because. So that's the Raikishi right there. This is this map here. Let me switch to a different screen. Not that one. This one. And there you go. So wait. So I've already drawn the Rakishi here, which is this. Okay, by the way, name is kind of still workshopping this, but this is the name of the country and also the name of the capital. And it's this place over here you see on the left. This is the first iteration of my manga. I drew mid last year, I think, and then I had to redraw it again, and then I had to redraw it again. Sorry, this is my second iteration of the manga. I had the first. I have my prototype page. I think that would be my first iteration. This wouldn't be my first attempt though, of making my own story. My second attempt. The first attempt it wasn't that good. I just didn't like it. But that's Rikishi. You see more of the land here. I've reused this panel on my main page, and I think you see it more here, which is like a fortress. And I think I'm gonna redraw this. I like how I drew the houses here, but they're too rushed. The drawing looks too rushed. Rikishi itself, the fortress doesn't look too grand. It just looks like a normal fortress. I want it to be fantastical, over like larger than life kind of fantasy, right? Um, yeah, but the only thing that I have a problem with this drawing is that it's too rushed. And we got some balconies here I could probably fix up. The tiles on the roof. Oh my god, the tiles on the roof. No, I don't want to draw any more tiles, man. Um, it's too much. But I could just take it slow. Maybe this could be an entire year's worth of work, half a year. But definitely needs a redraw, needs a redesign. There's another wide shot there of land. Rikishi is mostly farm. Outside of Rikishi is mostly farmlands, but there is like maybe villages, small villages around it, right? But Rikishi itself is a farmland because it's a massive fortress that needs people to be fed. So this is the first iteration of my manga. So the story of the first version of the story is that this little girl here is supposed to be the empress, right? She's disguised as a little girl. She can shapeshift because she wants to just take a look at what everyday life is going on. It's going through the fortress, and she's in the market right now. She's overhearing some stuff, right? And I had this thing where it's constantly dark. It still have the moon, but I changed this immediately to something else. The thing that you see now. Yeah. So I aged her up a little bit, maybe mid-20s, late teens or mid-20s kind of a vibe. I don't want her to be a kid. Okay, I want her to be an adult. I kind of like the kimono design here before I did the crop top, but I thought the kimono was too generic. I love kimonos. I love drawing kimonos. And she will have a kimono version of her outfit, but I'm saving that for later on. But I really like this kimono thing. She is actually inspired by a character in Gachiakuta called Hyo. And yeah, just her hair. I really like that hair. And she displays her lightning powers here. I kind of struggle with lightning here. I didn't have a reference. You'll see me improve on the lightning thing later on. Destroys some cunts. And she strikes a pose. She's told to like get down. And she's kinda annoyed, so she smacks towards this guy. I kinda like it. I like this drawing right here. It's funny. Like, oh my god, you're doing that again. And she kabooms underneath it. So this render of the strike when she falls down, I really hate that. Okay, this really sucks. Again, I didn't have any references. I just made something on my own. I could probably do a better job now. And then she face bombs. right there. And so does she. So does he. Pats herself in the back. Well, pats herself, not in the back. And they have a little banter. They're kind of scared of this guy. They're kind of thinking of him. And that's pretty much it. So she runs away. She senses something in the border, far in the border, in the mountains. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's where I last left this off. And I thought that, man, I really don't like the story of this second iteration. I thought that it's too grand, because what happens here is that she charges towards those mountains you see there, and then she just face off against an enemy, like a really powerful enemy, and it's too grand, right? I like the concept of getting into a fight right away, since it is a shonen. Um, However, her enemy here is like too powerful for the beginning of the story. So in my version, in the final version of the script, everything is kind of slowed down a little bit. Okay, well, except for maybe the intro is really grand as well, but that's just the intro. I don't mind this intro. Right, I don't mind this intro at all. I love these drawings, because it sets up the world. Right, we all live in this border. The god sacrificed himself. The god part, I'm not sold off. That's a bit cringe, but it is growing on me. So here we have the Thunderbird, North American thunder god. We have Indra, Hindu thunder god. We have, I forgot her name, but it's the Chinese thunder god with the mirrors. This is Thor, obviously. This is the Greek thunder goddess, not Zeus. He's the thunder lightning god, but there's supposed to be a lightning goddess with angel wings. And there's Raiden over here, and there's Kidlat, Filipino thunder god. So they all sacrifice themselves to create this new element called divine lightning, and it's what the barrier is made of. And yeah, so this is more slowed down, right? It's calming down. I found that slowing down your pace, you don't always have to start with the fight scenes. Just start with story. Make sure it's interesting. Yeah, because man, I hate to talk bad, but there are people who don't like to start with like the page. I mean, you gotta be excited about your page one. The first page you're gonna be flipping, right? This is the official first page, I suppose, but this is like the introduction, the epilogue. No, prologue, and then first page. This is rendered a bit differently, but I changed my rendering style because this thing is it's really unsustainable. It takes too long, and it's unnecessarily detailed. I really like it though. I mean, this bar scene, it looks dope. And then here I kind of changed it right away because I thought that it's unsustainable to do something like this every time. I would be doing one page a week if I do that, which I don't want to do. I want to do 3 or 2, so I can get it moving. So here, yeah, he gets started. It's a much more slower thing. Nothing much going on. But yeah. So we meet Senor Nestor. I don't like his face here. It looks too flat. I think it's the way I drew this part of the face. So this is my favorite page so far. I really like this page. I gotta make more pages like this. In fact, I might add some stuff here with Senor Nestor. I'll do that off stream. Because this is a character introduction. It's supposed to be grand. It's a big character introduction. There's two characters that are introduced here: the bystander and Senor Lestar, along with his goons, which Hikari will fight um, later on. So here, I could also add some filigree here, filigree. Is that how you call it? And yeah, here there's the pages after this, they look too bland to me. This one's okay. Definitely need some work around her hair. Looks so dirty. This one's okay too, but this one looks terrible. And there's this big space here that's nothing going on. I could add some maybe text here like, hey, come back here. Yeah, that's a good idea. But definitely not the same level of quality as this page. Yeah. So maybe after I finish the entire chapter 1, which is almost done, maybe we're like 6 pages away after this. So 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. I'll go back and fix all the mistakes I made. Here's another mistake. Here she's supposed to have drumsticks because she's a drummer. There's an entire story behind that. She's a drummer because her dad is a drummer. All right. Well, very much it. Really, I don't want to keep you guys up. All right, I'm gonna end the stream really early because I'm really tired. I'm not really feeling it today, right? I don't want to force myself to draw. That's how you get burned out. All right, you guys have a nice